ISIS has been troubling many parties since they were founded. Almost all countries in the world oppose ISIS. My name is Arifky Aldi, and here I will try to inform you a little bit about should we accept ex-ISIS to return to Indonesia. The first, we must see from the point of view of Indonesian government. Terrorism observer Al-Haidar said the Jokowi government must continue to receive 660 Indonesian citizens from ex-ISIS members. According to him, hundreds of Indonesian citizens were wrong and still had Indonesian citizenship status, while observers of international relations, Dina Wisnu, claimed to be one of the parties who refused the repatriation of hundreds of former ISIS citizens to Indonesia. Dina asked the government to be careful in deciding to return of hundreds of Indonesian citizens. Dina also highlighted hundreds of Indonesians who were former ISIS sympathizers who had ripped Indonesian passport. Indonesian citizens openly show a conscious attitude to leave Indonesian identity. The coordinating minister for political, legal and security affairs, Mahfud MD, stated that there was no plan and even would not repatriate the former ISIS to Indonesia. The second one, we must see from the point of view of member ISIS, and she is Nada Fedula. She is a teenager from Indonesia, and she is only one of thousands and even tens of thousands of ISIS fighters from various countries who are now trapped in the Al-Hol refugee camp northeast of Syria in conditions that support the husband dumped, ignored the caliph and their government. Nada and most women still hope to be able to return to their host country. She also hopes that Indonesian government will be able to repatriate him and her family, including her father, who is now in prison in Syria that houses former ISIS fighters. The third one is we must see from the society in Indonesia. Most people also refuse the return of ISIS to back to Indonesia, because of course they fear that their children and families will be affected by radicalism. There is no guarantee that they will truly repent, and of course this makes the Indonesian population worried and uneasy. According to them, Indonesian security is number one. In my opinion, if we look at it from the human side, then they are very entitled to return back to Indonesia. Many of them choose wrongly and know nothing. But if I look it from the security side, of course, they have no right to back to Indonesia. My advice is for those who really want to return to Indonesia and want to repent, of course we can accept it. With condition, the government must act very firmly to enforce the law. Ex-ISIS may go home, but with some condition, like they have to go through a process of coaching, quarantine, and if it can be considered associating with the community, then they can be returned home and sent to the home. And of course, they must remain under government supervision. So that's all from me. I hope you all can learn something about it, and thank you.